Lack of childhood emotional support goes beyond childhood. It triggers neuronal circuitry alterations as you mature. Furthermore, if you did not receive constant emotional support when you were younger, you probably still have love or recognition deficits. Shall we discuss genuine events? Real instantly. If this psychology branch material appeals to you, subscribe, comment about your hometown. This helps me keep making these. Okay, how about we dive in? This is the result based on psychology. The lack of receiving unconditional love causes conditional affection, scientifically called attachment wounds. Also, these do not disappear with time. They affect your self-image and how you interact with others globally. There are 5 forms this takes. Step 1 is becoming interpersonally aware. Your brain system rapidly recognizes if love is conditional or unsure. In this scenario, adults constantly look over their shoulders to determine when someone will leave or become emotionally detached. It appears you read text messages closely. You investigate pitch changes, ready to desert indeed, even in committed partnerships. It is quite tiresome but not psychotic. It is a quite rational survival mechanism when you were a child learning an unexpected emotional atmosphere. Psychologists call this anxious attachment because of the lack of care. Still, your mind is trying to predict and control what it could not manage then. This follows with a major problem with praise or affection. Eventually, receiving praise makes you uneasy, doubtful, or wish to distract. Let me clarify. At the time, you developed an unloved child brain and negative core belief. Deeply you absorb the message that indicates I am unlovable, so it conflicts now when love is offered with conviction. The sensation is overwhelming and feels wrong. Your brain overlooks valuable info as it conflicts with your internal software. This also produces a cycle. You exclude lovely individuals because I am uneasy about their generosity. Thirdly, you become known for your excellence or as someone too busy pleasing everyone. Thinking love was earned, you learn as a child your actions determine your worth, not who you are, and now you want excelling and maintaining helpfulness. Thinking if I were satisfactory, handy, and great, I will be lovable after enough time. However, it never suffices because you want something that should have been generously given. You are desiring stable earned attachment, and it exhausts you. It is a course without an ending because no external validation can fix the inner lesion. Fourthly, the impact is you may be emotionally detached. When love was not just there, the brain suppressed feelings throughout as a prophylactic measure. Devoid of emotion, your safety is assured. However, as adults, you struggle for profound mental conditions. Feeling disconnected from everyone involved, you experience connections as superficial because you cannot allow feelings. In fact, you are apathetic. Previously, caring meant pain. Your nervous system learned how to remain impartial. Psychologists call this emotional indifference, and it is a term few understand regarding repercussions. From the outside, the exterior seems good, but inside you are separate from yourself. Finally, number 5 is your phobia of burdening others is severe. Suppose your needs were not acknowledged, minimized, or handled. Kids learn how to downplay their importance. You apologize now all the time, need help. Don't ask, you take cover when troubled. You would prefer to suffer alone rather than risk burdening a person. Why? Because you have internalized the idea that your life's needs and emotions are too much. However, true psychology wants you to know owning necessities does not burden you. It increases your humanity. The causes of your emotional distress were wrong. Being aware of this is key. Should you discover yourself in these outcomes, realize you are not broken. You did this in order to survive a childhood without what you needed, while acknowledging patterns is the first step toward easing their pain. To understand better, subscribe to my newsletter for similar dives into difficulties like trauma, attachment, and human acts, providing truthfulness without BS insight.